plaid dog. What kind of a dog is that?
A Scotty.
A Scotty.
Here's something that's going to make a lot of changes. A program called Atari Writer. It turns any Atari computer system into a word processor.
All men are created equal. Don't you think there's something a little out of date about that?
Just a little, yeah. Why don't you fix that? See, you can make corrections, move whole groups of words around, and print it out on your own stationery. Atari may make the typewriter obsolete.
What's a typewriter?
Well, this is what you've been asking me for over the last few months. The Atari video game and Space Invaders.
Thanks, Dad.
Let's see how long that keeps you amused.
Discover the new Atari video computer system. 45 cartridges containing over 700 challenging, absorbing, and educational games.
Dad, I'm beginning to get a bit bored with this.
Typical. You never stick with anything long.
I'd like the most popular home video game system ever.
Ah, the system you want is the Atari 2600.
That's so fast. I want a system that can play hundreds of games.
Oh, then what you want is the Atari 2600.
But I'd like the system that can also play educational games for my children.
Then what you want is the Atari 2600.
Fine, but I want a real low price.
Oh, the Atari 2600 is priced incredibly low.
That's what I want.
The Atari 2600.
Now, with its new exciting game, is the arcade experience. We're ColecoVision, and we bring the arcade experience home. With arcade graphics, like Donkey Kong with multiple screens, just like the arcade game. Arcade controls, joystick, fire, and jump buttons. Arcade games, like Turbo, Cosmic Avenger, Venture, with 15 screens. And Saxon, games that let you have the arcade experience. Now you can bring the arcade experience home, because your vision is our vision. ColecoVision.
Mom, you should buy Billy ColecoVision. Then he could play Burger Time. Besides, he ate his Brussels sprouts. And ColecoVision plays Congo Bongo, and Billy did clean his room.
This wouldn't have something to do with a free Cabbage Patch Kid.
Cabbage Patch?
Buy a ColecoVision and a Coleco game cartridge by December 31st.
Want to see Atari's latest contribution to the arts? With the new Atari Artist program and this simple little device, you draw here, and it comes out there. No typing and no programming. The Atari Touch tablet works with this stylus or just your finger. You can create perfect geometric shapes and fill in patterns or colors. And then you can change background colors with just a touch. How's that for state-of-the-art art? Oh, look at that. That's good. With this new Atari Light Pen, Jeff and I can create our own ways to learn. Here, can you draw me one of these?
Sure.
Let's see. We don't have to program or even type. You draw right on the screen. It's a really creative way to spend time with your kids. Oh, that's great. That's great. And watch, he can make his dog any color he wants. A plaid dog. What kind of a dog is that?
A Scotty.
A Scotty.
Are you watching Smurf?
Oh, playing Smurf.
Oh, now it's a video game.
Gargamel captured the Smurfette. And that's a Smurf. He's got a rescuer. Smurf under him.
Smurf under him?
That's Smurf talk, Dad. Smurf the bat. Spider. Smurf the spider. Smurfette. Smurf skull. Smurf over him.
Smurf them all.
play Smurf on your ColecoVision, Atari VCS, or Intellivision video game system.
Dad, maybe Smurf is too exciting for you.
Hey, that's Frogger! Yeah, it's the official tabletop version of the arcade game. It plays the same. Where'd you get it? Mr. Arcade is here. Galaxian, it's mine. Pac-Man.
You want to take it home?
Yeah. My own Pac-Man. Mr. Arcade, could you?
Donkey Kong?
Donkey Kong? The official tabletop version.
Frogger, Donkey Kong, and Midway's Pac-Man and Galaxian, the arcade game.
FM 音源 3D 機能搭載セガの人気ゲーム100が遊べるマスターシステム誕生ニューソフトエイリアンシンドロームセガマスターシステムセガ
ultimate video games. Games that'll blow you away, like Alex Kidd in Miracle World. And coming soon, Monopoly. Knockout games like Rocky. Gangster Town. Shift into more excitement with the arcade hit Outrun. Only on the Sega system. Sega, the challenge will always be there. Sega challenges you with the ultimate video game. The Sega Master System.
Hang on.
With more accurate control.
Game Boy Advance.
ソニックとピンボールソニックとピンボール声優ソニック君の負け自分のゲームなのにね
今度のソニックはピンボールソニックピンボールパーティー
Amazingly, the universe began in chaos. Things were fast. It was cool. Over the years, that chaos would take many forms. But one thing it's never become is portable. Introducing new Sonic Chaos for Game Gear. Chaos with rocket shoes. Chaos with pogo springs. Chaos with Sonic or Tails. Chaos improved. New Sonic Chaos only on Sega Game Gear.
Genesis does
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo Genesis does
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo Genesis.
Talk to your aunts.
So, I hear your grades stink. You don't look healthy. Eat a roll. Eat a roll. Eat a roll.
Fire in the hole!
Cliffhanger from Sony Image Zone. Sure, it's just a game.
Genesis does
16-bit arcade graphics.
You can't do this on Nintendo Genesis does
16-bit sports action.
You can't do this on Nintendo Genesis
Does.
Genesis 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 does
Get Joe Montana free, Pat Riley free, Buster Douglas free, Super Monaco GP free, or Columns free. What Nintendo don't. Buy a 16-bit Genesis system between now and October 31st and get an extra game.
A new world. Previously unexplored. Wild at fire.
I'm finally a man. Ha! Remember, no man is without his weed.
Grandpa, you want to play Pac-Man?
Pac-Man? Who's he?
I'll show you, Grandpa.
Pac-Man is a video game cartridge you have to buy separately to play on the Atari video computer system. Your parents hook it up to the TV.
Those are supposed to be the ghosts after Pac-Man. Watch out, Grandpa. Stick with me. You'll get the hang of it.
This is the Atari video computer system. Pac-Man and other video game cartridges are each sold separately.
Discover a world beyond your wildest dreams. Discover Atari. Pioneers in coin video games like Centipede, Tempest, and Asteroids. They'll challenge you, excite you, test you like never before. Discover the Atari that opened your eyes to the world's most...
A bizarre crime has been committed. The public flabbergasted. Cops battle. To John Chu public, I say the scene is awful. Carnage, mayhem, despair, anarchy. The cool spots have been kidnapped, and only one spot is left to save his cohorts. He'll need your help. Make no mistake, you'll encounter crabs wearing underwear, demented cheese-slinging pajama mice, teeth with no head. But remember, that little cool spot is out there somewhere. You may be all he's got.
System and game sold separately.
Right from the start, Konami Sports for Nintendo break away from the crowd. Test your skill and stamina in Track and Field 2's 15 grueling events, including Taekwondo, skeet shooting, and canoeing. Then strap on your skates for Blades of Steel, the hottest game on ice. It's full high-contact hockey, where you're in control right down to the fights. Konami Sports, from the makers of Double Dribble. Konami, wherever great games are sold.
Out of the darkness, the bright spirit of the Ryuken reborn. Ninja Ryukenden from Tecmo. Just when you had given up all hope, a ninja saves you from the evil Jackie O. More realistic than any other TV game, you're right in the action, fighting to the death. Coming soon from Tecmo, Ninja Ryukenden.
Watch me trick Fred. I'm the Fruity Troll. Give me a Fruity Pebbles, and you can fly.
Wow. Okay.
Orange, cherry, grape, lemon, and lime flavors.
Ready for takeoff. Bonnie.
Gotta fly.
Pops Fruity Pebbles cereal, part of this nutritious breakfast. It's a free Flintstones water squirter.
Gotcha.
With these wet and wild dudes, you can squirt up to 6 feet.
Wipe out!
One free squirter and marked boxes of Pebbles.
We're out of Corn Pops.
Sorry.
She ate all my Kellogg's Corn Pops. I'll just get something else. How could she? We're supposed to share. Where's Mom? Oh, Mom, that Pops tastes like sweet popcorn, and she ate the last bowlful. Hey, guys. Oh, Corn Pops.
Kellogg's Corn Pops is part of this complete breakfast.
I gotta have my Pops.
Look, it's us. Makes a good impression.
Rescue Ranger Stampers. It's 4 great stampers. See if you can collect them all. You can start your search in a nearby box of...
Yeah, like 2 Timmy tacos and a couple of mini...
Think about it, pal.
Okay, if you don't
You're
have...
not getting anything from me, mister.
Could I speak to your manager, please?
Listen, cheapy, hit the road or it's gonna get ugly. Kiss your toadstool goodbye, loser.
With games like Super Mario Brothers now in color, you might actually forget where you are.
Oh, who goes there?
Game Boy Color. Get into it.
As Nintendo begins to take on new forms,
there's a new personal computer from Commodore with a third more built-in memory than the Apple II at half the cost. The Commodore 64.
Hey, a funny thing happened when I started to play Congo Bongo. Hey, these nuts are crazy. Who are these guys? Hey, fellas, let's not get carried away. Oh, no! Maybe I'll go for a swim. On second thought, maybe I'll go for a walk. Hey, lady, things are one-way street. Hey, that's the guy I've been looking for.
I found it.
going on, everyone? Welcome in. How are you doing? Hopefully you can hear me because this microphone sucks. What's happening, all? Hey, what's going on? What's up, Sean? Welcome in. Insol, how are you doing? Rouge, click, 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 click. I was trying to find my camera because I had to like reset everything up because I'm on my laptop, and I couldn't find the camera. Like, where the heck is this camera at? Hey, what's going on? Welcome in, Geekmaster. How you doing? Goober, Vane, what's happening? Weathered, how are you doing? Rat Kitchen, woo! We can actually move around a little bit. We can do some dance moves. I mean, we can do all kinds of stuff. What's up, Snuggle Fry? Hey, what's going on? Gorilla, welcome in. How you doing? Rouge, what's happening? Lady Rat, let me jump in the passenger seat. No raging today, hopefully, because we can't cook and rage at the same time, right? We can't do that. Joe Fez, what's going on, Joe Fez? Stellar, hello, how are you doing? We can walk home. We can arrange for that. My voice is actually messed up today because I did over yell yesterday and it's not doing great. So hopefully it's going to be better. Rouge, thanks so much for the gifts up to Geekmaster. Thank you, Rouge. And Arctic, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for the lurk. I forgot to disable my mushroom redeems right away because I don't really have a lot of like the prizes and stuff over here. So we're going to pause them for now. And now I can like dance around because I'm always like, I'm moving around in the chair anyways when I stream. And then here I feel so weird that I can actually like move things. It's so weird. It feels so odd. Full chili mode. Full chill mode. Oh, I thought you said chili mode. Chili mode. We do have some chili. So today we're going to be making, courtesy of Mr. Toki, we're going to make a McRib, which you can see right over there. Today's special on Rat Hole menu is Toki McRib. And that one is not Toki McRib. That one is actually a McDonald's McRib. But we're going to try to duplicate it as best as we can. As best as we can. And hopefully you can see everything. I should have probably moved my camera a little bit more. But maybe it's okay. Maybe it should be fine. Woo! Full chili mode! It's Gannon's Fall, Gorilla! Hope you're doing amazing! So, hopefully you guys had an amazing day. Because today we're gonna like dive into something exciting. And then, I don't know, kind of scary. I'm really scared. I was like really scared to actually press my go live button today. Because I was scared to see what happens. Because I never done something like this and it's different. I don't know. I feel weird. Be careful, you might have a slight tear in your throat. Oh, I know, Stellar. I think I've been struggling with that. Like, I don't know what happened at some point. Like at a certain stream or something. Something went wrong and something in my throat went weird. Volfar, what's going on? Vortex, welcome in. Greek, what's happening? Hello. Oh my gosh, Vash, how you doing, Vash? Goober, hopefully you're doing amazing. So far, what you've been streaming. So today is an unusual stream for those of you who are joining me. I always stream retro games, and I will continue to do so. But today we're gonna make something different. So hopefully it'll be fun. I don't know. Hopefully, I'm a little bit uncomfortable, scared. Red looks uncomfy.
Brand new, just out. Gotta love me.
You're a good cook.
Gotta love me.
Why am I uncomfy? What? Why am I uncomfy? I'm so comfy. I'm just scared. I'm very comfy, but I'm scared. And it's like a really different setup for me because the camera's over there, and yeah, and you guys are over here, and we're gonna be making stuff. So I want you to see the stuff going on. So let's see if I can move this just a little bit. Hang on, so we don't mess it up. See if it's better. I think this is a little better. All right. you can see a little better. Otherwise, you're looking at the floor. You can't be looking at the floor. You love the Pillsbury Doughboys? Oh my gosh, aren't they so cool? I love them too. There they are. There's one, and then there's two. The other one is hidden over here. See? Behind all of our utensils there. So there they are. There's the ingredients and everything. So don't undercook is the key. Yeah, we're going to cook the shit out of it. That's what we're going to do. So far, thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the Prime sub so far. Hopefully you did amazing. Oh, I'm so nervous. I don't know what to do. Sean, what's going on, Sean? Julia Childs, is that you? Love, live, and laugh, right? Is that what it is? And we're almost completing the ultimate woman cycle of pregnant, barefoot, and in the kitchen. We have like almost all the ingredients, but not quite. So not pregnant and not barefoot. I do have some socks on. So so we're doing the kitchen thing. Does that count? You're good. You have to you're good, relax, you have a cold one, champ. Oh my gosh. Socks. And so, oh my gosh, I broke my own rule. How's it going? And so I broke my own rule. I said no socks. No socks and no feet. And I already started with showing my feet. What's up, Crash? Hey, what's going on? We're gonna make a McRib today. So the McRib is gonna consist of the wonderful and most delicious pork anus, according to Toki's recipe. And spices and other stuff. So we're gonna start on it. How's it going, man? What's happening? Crash, hopefully doing amazing. McRib made with meat of Ghana. It is. Oh my gosh, this is the best. What's up, to be fair? More pork anus. Yay, the best meat ever, right? What's up, Ducky? What's going on? That homemade grimace snake? Wait, what are you talking about, grimace snake? Oh my gosh. Ganon anus. Oh my gosh. I didn't even think about the Ganon being the bad guy. Oh my gosh, this is the best celebration. So we didn't have a cocktail to celebrate our Link to the Past completion, but we can actually certainly have some pig meat in to be able to accomplish that task. Hey Thrash, what's going on? Hopefully doing amazing. You want the frozen rib patty? Yay, the frozen rib patty. So we're going to make it from complete scratch. However, I'm going to kind of go through the process because Toki did specifically say certain things have to be followed and I have to listen to his rules. So hopefully it's going to go well. What's up? Hey, what's up, Fatter Agnes? How's it going? Welcome in. How are you doing? Rocket Cav. What's going on? Welcome, welcome. Some cooking. Like I said, I'm super scared, guys. So, I'm hoping you love it because I've been excited to do this, but I feel so scared. So hopefully you love it. What's up, Loyalizer? Hey, what's going on? Hopefully doing amazing. I feel like I'm getting like Liz XP vibes because I think that's the streamer that I watch cook the most, and hopefully maybe someday we can do like a co-op cooking thing with Liz because I know she loves doing cooking too, and she's got a redemption on her channel to do that now. So I think it would be amazing, but I'm super excited. But this is kind of a celebration because this is the second time. So when I started streaming, my first game that I've streamed was not retro. It was Don't Starve Together. And I streamed in Don't Starve Together category. That was like my first try stream. And then I'm like, and then I came across my Genesis pack on, I think it was on Steam that I had it at the time. And then I'm like, I got to know, I think I met Hatchlord at the time. I'm like, oh my gosh, people people actually like play these games and stream these games, because I was looking all over Twitch for, retro, because I was putting in, how Twitch kind of sucks with the tags, and I mean, it was even worse before. So I put in that category and they started streaming in retro, but I've never deviated from that retro category. Never. So this is the first time since my first stream that I actually did not stream retro, but I'm actually in a different category, and I'm scared because we're in food and drink, y'all. We're in food and drink. I can't believe it. Remember seeing you? Yes, Gorilla. I know. He was like, yeah, it was like one of the first places I hung out. 5'1", I'm 5'2". Excuse me. Excuse moi. But you get all the food, drink, degens now. Oh my gosh, that would be so amazing. I want to see those food and drink degens. Hey, Melly, thanks so much for the follow. Because I'm a true food and drink degen. I mean, you gotta start with the pork anus. I mean, that would be cool. I think that starts us off the right way. Hey, what's up, Beef? What's going on, Mo? Welcome in. How are you doing? Oh my gosh, Beef. There's Beef with some Toki McRib. Toki McRib right there. Oh my gosh. T-Kilt's back. There's Toki McRib. There's CB Bear. Hey, Beef. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I'm hoping Toki can see it. And I'm hoping he's proud of Rat's hard work of making this amazing recipe, because it kind of inspired and it kind of pushed me to actually finally do the cooking stream, because I was scared to do it and I was planning it for a little while. And then when at our Jeopardy stream that I actually said something about McRib, and I said, oh, the McDonald's came up and the Big Mac guy and the McFlurry guy, and then I mentioned that the only thing I don't like in McDonald's is McRib. And that's what started it all. So that could have been the thing that started Rat's Cooking Channel. And we're going to be soon bigger than Rachel Ray. Maybe we'd be bigger than Rachel Ray. Oh my gosh. Goten! What's going on, Goten? Hopefully doing amazing. You doing alright, Outlet? You waiting in the front to pick you up? You're going to help him with some games? Ooh, games are always awesome to help you with. Oh my gosh. Let me move you guys over here so I can actually see. Oh my goodness. Use your filthy face as the garbage disposal. Oh my gosh, Weathered. You're crazy, Weathered. Rachel who? Rachel who? There's nothing better than some rat hole cooking. See, I would have watched that channel. Rachel Ray was kind of cool before, but I don't know if I like her anymore. She's kind of got, I don't know, she's kind of got boring or something. Rachel Ray SB on original PlayStation. What's up, Games? Aw, thank you so much, Games. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, too. Appreciate it. Very, very much. Or her TV career, anyways. Her gimmick was like, the 30-minute meals. And you know what? I always had a problem with those 30-minute meals. Because she's like, you know what? You get home, and then when you go shopping, you gotta buy the vegetables and the fruits, and you gotta pre-wash them and put them in the fridge, so when you're ready to cook your, 30-minute meal, it takes only 30 minutes to pre-make. And it's like, who the heck has got the time for all that? I mean, 30-minute meal should be you got home, and then, hopefully you prepped something or took it out of the freezer or whatever, or bought some fresh stuff. But that should be a 30-minute meal. It should not be a 30-minute meal after you work your ass off trying to put everything in the fridge and wash it all before it goes in the fridge. Who washes stuff before it goes in the fridge? Not me. Only do amazing. Snuggle Fry. You found cooking is one's rather difficult with portioning. Yeah, you know what? It is kind of hard. It is hard. But you know what? I found it, and I'm not a big cook myself. Like, I'm no cooking specialist. But one thing I did notice, that you kind of have to follow the recipe, but you know what? Never be afraid to, like, deviate a little bit from it, and, like, think of the flavors, right? You can, you might actually discover something really cool. Thanks so much for racing Boyd's Wave. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing amazing. Dave, what's happening, Dave? Me seeing place is importante. What's up, Doggy? There's the fault of my falling down the McDonald's McRib hole. Aside from the rat hole, there's the person to blame. What's up, Retro Rex? What's going on? You have 1 cup of chocolate chips when you have 2 cups. So yeah, like don't be afraid to, like, if you put a little too much of this or a little too much of that, like, you can experiment. And you know what the good thing about it is? If you screw it up one time, you could always fix it. It's always gonna get better. Like, you can always do it again. McRib hole. It's a pork anus McRib hole. Clean kitchen. Aw, Greg. Well, I mean, it's white. It's not. It looks clean because it's white. It's all like 70s and stuff, 90s. Don't we like 90s though? It's a retro kitchen. Don't be afraid of experiment. Pork anus and ribs. Rat 2023. That's a good quote. That's a good pork anus. So today, as we're making McRib per Toki's recipe,
You just out. Gotta love me.
this is how it's gonna go. Hey, literally, thanks so much for the 6 months. Thank you. And I swear, I still play games. Should we play some games in the kitchen? Where's the kid? The dog? Maybe we can introduce Nina really quick. Nini! Come here, Nina! Come on! Come here! Come here, babies! Maybe she's actually gonna come. She does not like to hang out downstairs with me. Tuesday, what's going on? Thanatos, welcome in. Matt, what's happening? Oh, look at the babies. Ooh, look at the babies. The little babies came. There's Nini's. And nobody's gonna eat our food, so we can, like, shake our butthole hair all over the counter. Because only mom's gonna eat our food, right? That's all that's gonna happen. Only mom's gonna eat our butthole crumbles. It's been forever, I know, Geek Master. Nina's doing good. She needs a little bit of a haircut. And now she's falling asleep already because I don't know if it's me yelling in her ear that makes her fall asleep or what happens. Tay-Tay! Hope you're doing good, Tay-Tay. Heedless. Hello. For all the McRibs you've made, you're happy to sit back and sip on Jameson and watch you learn? Heedless, you actually made McRib before. How did it turn out? I'm excited. We can actually put her on the counter, but I don't know if she's going to like that. She can walk around and then we'll make her McRib. See, that's the good thing, Nee. Nobody's going to eat our food. So then we don't have to worry about it. Hey, what's up, Cosmic? Hopefully doing amazing. Mwah. Some Ewok action. So here's Nina, and you know what? Nina is going to have to try our McRib. Should we give her just a little piece of McRib when it's done? I think we should. Nee, you want a chicken strip? You want a chicken strip, Nee? Maybe Mom will give you a chicken strip in a little bit. All right, Nee, you're heavy. You're really heavy. Yes! She's getting heavy. I don't think she actually gained any weight, but maybe I'm just getting weaker. See, you guys said yesterday, asked me if I will work out, and I don't work out, and I should work out. Because I'm weak. I'm weak. I should be, my non-existing abs should be bigger. She's adorable. Oh, thank you, Games. Thank you so much. And Cosmic, thanks so much for wasting those points. As well as Games. Games, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Hopefully doing good. Both the same size. Love it. Yeah, like she's 20 pounds. You do chin-ups, Sean? Oh my gosh. My goodness. What's up, Alex? Hey, what's going on? You want to make a McRib, Alex? So, today, we're going to make a McRib, and here are the ingredients. Let me wash my hands really quick. Even though I'm the only one eating this, but still, I want to hear my food. So, what's going to go into the ingredients is pork shoulder. All right, can I disclose the recipe to Oki, or is it a secret? Let me get it out so everybody can see. This is what it's gonna be. So we have, and we just cut a piece. We have a piece of pork shoulder, raw pork anus, as it appears. So we're gonna have that, and that's pretty much it. I mean, we're just gonna have to do some manipulations with it, and that's it. It's happening! Barbecue sauce? Yes. So then it's gonna have some chili powder, some salt, black pepper, barbecue sauce, and then we're gonna add some like onions and pickles on top. I thought I'll throw that in, Toki. I know you didn't have that in your recipe, but I thought that should go on McRib. So everything is right here. It's all nice and prepped. So we're all ready to go. We're all ready to roll. We got some, hopefully that's going to work. We got some Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce. We have some chili pepper. Doesn't matter which one. This one is a mixine. Some salt. Some salt. And some pepper. Cute with dance and some pepper. And then some brown sugar. And then we're going to put it all on the bun. Unfortunately, it's not a homemade bun because, yeah, we didn't make any buns. But I think it's going to be good. Sweet Baby Ray's is a good. I don't know what the heck, which one, which barbecue sauce to get. Oh my gosh. What's up, B-Retro? Hey, what's happening? Hello, how are you doing? I tested out on MSX game last night that's called Becky. Wait, a game called Becky? What is that? Definitely not Craft. Yeah, so we're gonna go start chopping. So I think what we're gonna start with though is we're gonna prep some of the, what do you call it, like the condiments that will go on top. So I think we're gonna start with that before we start on the actual sandwich. We meet again. Oh my gosh, Giltano, doing amazing. Hopefully you're done with your work, because work is necessary but terrible. It's a terrible, necessary evil. And I wish it wasn't necessary. I wish we can just like stream all day and hang out and make McRibs. That'd be amazing. But early today? Oh, that's awesome. And Goten's going to be doing some cooking streams. So I'm really, really, really looking forward to that. I feel like, I feel weird in an apron. You know what? I never wear an apron. I don't know, I don't know if you guys do, but I never wear one when I'm cooking. I always like to like splatter things on myself and then have like ketchup and stuff smeared all over. And then whatever I'm eating, I'm usually kind of, you know, it's always also smeared all over. So I never wear an apron. So this apron, so this is like one of the first few times that I actually wear one when cooking or doing anything in the kitchen, really. I don't even know why. You know, don't you like that sauce on your shirt? You know, the one that doesn't come out. And especially if you put like a nice bright shirt on, and then you can sauce that up real good. Especially if you're eating spaghetti. If you're eating spaghetti, there's always something's gonna splash. And I don't care if you're in a fancy restaurant, if you're just eating at home, if you're wearing anything remotely clean and light in color, it's gonna have spaghetti sauce on it. Who needs napkins when you have jeans? Exactly. You just do that. You only wear aprons to bed. Ooh, what kind of aprons? What kind of aprons those are? So I actually had a, well, maybe I shouldn't say that. I have another apron. I have another apron, but I haven't worn it yet. I actually almost wore it today, but I'm like, oh, you know what? I think we should stick to the rat hole cooking. And I'm sorry, Goten. I seriously wanted just to wear the apron just for the fun of it, and it's kind of warm in the kitchen too. But I figured that it's a little bit revealing, especially if I turn to my side. So I decided to go with the top underneath. So I apologize for that. What's up, funny? What is rat hole cooking? Well, since this is the rat hole, or this is where the rat holes, that's where the rat lives. It's just our place, you know. So it's just, that's where we do our cooking now. Hang out and see, and then you can see what the rat hole is all about. A little breezy. If the rat hole is rocking, don't come a knocking. What's up, Silver? Apron only. This is Twitch, young lady. Well, there's no nipples showing in an apron. I mean, come on, that's pretty good cooking right there. I wanted to do that. Rainbow, what's going on? Welcome. Don't need a rat. Side boob. I know, Diva. That's what I was thinking. I was like, you know what? That would have been so perfect. But today is really hot. I actually kind of hung out in the sun a little bit in my swimsuit. So I'm like, that would have been perfect. But hey, you can't do that. And we're not Amaranth or anything, so we can't go that direction at all. We shouldn't. Unless we are ready to start licking some microphones or something. You show side chin. Haven't been banned yet. Jimmy Christmas. I know, that would be terrible, wouldn't it be? It's just streaming only in the apron. I think be okay with it. You see Sean's side chin in every stream. I know, he does have a little side showing. I know, no Zelda ears. Maybe we'll do a Zelda themed cooking or something. But since it's McRib, I don't know if Zelda's going to be too much into the McRib thing. I mean, I kind of doubt that. So no Zelda today. I think she's resting. She's just got out of the Ganon's butthole, and then she's relaxing because that was a ragey time for little old Zelda. She for sure Canadian. McRib. I'm Canadian? Why am I Canadian? I'm not that far from Canada, but I'm not Canadian. Why? How would you say a McRib? McRib? Like McCafe? McCafe? Are you a good chef? I'm hoping I am. I'm a decent cook. I mean, if I like something that I'm making, if I'm into it, and if I can share it with other people, I think I'm pretty decent. What's up, Gorvis? What's going on? Welcome, Barth. What's happening? Seems like a fun stream. Oh, Barth. Hopefully it'll be fun. I'm super nervous, so never mind me if I tap around a little bit because I'm nervous. I feel like I want to dance. I never get to hang out with you guys and actually have so much room to move around. So I feel like I want to do Britney or something. Some Britney jams. We should, if we didn't have a DMCA, we could have gotten something like that. I got it now, Minnesota. Not quite in Minnesota. Funny, no, not Minnesota. Not a mini soda. A big soda. Not quite the mini. Neat and perfect. Aw, thank you, Pear. Thanks so much for coming over. Ragnar. Hello. About to pop an extra virgin olive. Olive oil is cherry tonight. What the heck? Hopefully you did amazing, Ragnar. Thanks so much for coming over. And thank you for believing in my Toki recipe. So here's our pork. We're going to put it right there so you can see it, right? Can you hear it? I don't have any, so you can get a little ASMR. This is pork. Pork shoulder. Beat the meat. What's up, our George? Oh, thanks so much, our George. Thank you. I know we need to do some dance moves and stuff. Spanking some meat. Thanatos. Oh my gosh. Okay, so there's the pork, and then now we're going to start. And the first thing we're going to start with is we're going to cut up some condiments for later and prep them. So we're going to take maybe like a little plate. Let's see. See if we have a little plate. There's our little plate, and we're going to hopefully not cut our finger off, and I'm going to get an onion. And we're going to cut a little bit of it. There's our big onion. We don't have another one to balance it out. But we have one big onion. We're going to just use like a little part of it. And I'm modifying your recipe, Toki. Just a little bit. Because I wanted to make, I want to make it like a side thing. Alright, so let me cut that off. And I'll wash it. And I can not see you guys, but I can actually peel and wash the onion. And hopefully I'm not going to cry really bad. I'm going to try to do it really quick. But I should have done that in advance, because I think the onion's going to be... It's going to make me cry. Like Ganon have made me cry. Alright. We're just going to wash it. Rinse it. And then we'll be done. Woo. With the onion cutting. Here we are. Here we go. Alright. So here's the first start. There's our onion. Don't mess with Rat. Don't mess with Rat and her onions, okay? So we're gonna maybe like, I don't know, this is probably even too much. We're gonna put that aside for a minute. This is probably all we need. It's just like a little stuff to throw on top. Onion, clean cut. Oh gosh. Onion, you wash it with skin. Well, I usually like peel the skin off and then I wash it anyways. Just because it gets dirt and stuff on there. It actually doesn't make me cry. I don't know. Maybe it's not such a harsh onion. Alright, so now we're paying attention and not cutting off our fingers, because that's the most important thing. And something I did watch a couple of the cooking channels. So the thing that they say, and it helped me a lot. So for you guys, it is making me cry right now. It's getting to me. I think I need like a hoodie and one of those like in the TikTok videos where they put a lid in front of their face and then like cinch up their hoodie and then cut an onion that way, because now it's gonna make me cry. But the way you should cut anything is you cover whatever you're cutting with your hand on top like this, and then line up your cut with your nails. Because if you're gonna cut and miss your food and get on your fingers, your nails are gonna protect you from getting your fingers chopped off. So the main thing, you gotta like cover it like this and keep chopping. So that was the best thing that I've learned in cooking, and I try to do that every single time. Otherwise, it's gonna not end up well. Cutting off fingers isn't advice. Do not try this at home. And hopefully you guys can hear well. I know my microphone sucks. I don't know if this is supposed to be like this, or we're just gonna keep it like that. We're gonna make it nice and thick and coarse. We're gonna leave it coarse. Audio's great? Okay, good. Chop off a bit. You hear fine? Okay, good. Because my camera has got an absolutely atrocious audio, and I had to go with like my laptop audio. So hopefully it's better. Don't cook at home. Do it, but very carefully. Very carefully. Screams and Fox. Hey, Doom Zorro. Hopefully your stream was amazing. Supposedly, if you run it under cold water. Yeah, you know what? I've heard that Thanatos. I don't know if it really ever helped, but you know what? It was okay. I adjusted. Got oregano. No oregano in McRib. I think we're going to maybe mess up McRib if we put oregano. So here is our onion. White onion. We're going to move it aside because we're done with it. Ugh, and then my fingers smell like armpits. Like dirty armpits. Because onions are terrible that way. They only smell good when they're cooking. You cook daily with plenty of scars to prove it, Silvers? I know. And you know, the other thing is, like, somebody made a joke. Like, I used to have, like, somebody made fun of it to say it was a blind baker. a blind baker scar. You know, like when you stick something in the oven and you actually like burn your hand, your arm right here. It's the blind baker. It's the the blind baker. Some butthole came up with that term. You love armpits, apparently. Ooh, tasty armpits. Armpits with some garlic. Yum. Foremans have scars from restaurants. Wait, who's foreman, Grick? Is that like a grill thing? Making with a little to no onion is possible? Oh, really? Yeah, so we're going to put just a little bit on top. And then actually, you know what? We should put it on our little plate. There, now you guys can see it. We're going to make this a condiment plate. And I missed the plate a little bit. We're going to put it right there. And we're going to shove it off. So this is our onions. And then the other thing that's going to go on top of the McRib is some delicious picadillos. Do you guys like picadillos? I really like picadillos. Or dill pickles, in other words. Little picadillies. Alright, so we're going to get like a couple out, so then they're ready to go. So there's one, and I just dripped it on my laptop, so that's just wonderful. Because that's what you want on your laptop, is you want some pickle juice, right? Alright, maybe like 3. We don't want to be like, not have enough pickles, right? Because everybody loves pickles. Oh, come on, get out of there. And we're gonna, my mouth is like watering from the pickles. So all of you pickle haters, here's the pickle. Because it's so delicious. Pickles are amazing. Sweet or dill? They're dill pickles. I don't really like too much of a sweet pickle. Mmm, so good. Oh, thank you, Bars. Thank you. Pickles are gross. Can't. People don't like pickles in Pittsburgh. Oh my goodness. Pickles are delicious. They're so good. Maybe we'll just eat the pickles with some onions or something. And I gotta be careful because if I make weird noises on my gaming mic, you probably can't hear them. But if I snort or do something funny, then you can hear everything here because I don't really have any added filters. Spicy is really good. That should be really good. Pitt's Urge has a festival every year called Pickleburg. Oh my God, how can you live in Pickleburg, Kent, and not like pickles? Or you were just messing with me? Are you messing with me? Wisconsin has helped you appreciate pickles, then like them. When you were in Puerto Rico, Vane? Oh, is that where you are? Is that where you live now, in Wisconsin? Pickle juice drinker. You know what? The only place that I add pickle juice is I add a little bit of pickle juice to a Bloody Mary. Sometimes when I make it. But I usually don't, I never drink pickle juice. I know in Russia, it's like a big thing where you drink pickle juice with a hangover. So when you have a hangover, you're supposed to get up in the morning and then go to the fridge, get a jar of pickles out, and then pour some pickle juice out and drink it. And it's supposed to cure the hangover. But I've never tried it. I never really had a hangover, so I never had an opportunity to try it either. The Polish girl would drink pickle juice. Yeah, on a hangover. Exactly. That's what they say. But you know what? I never really knew like if it's true or not. Pickle beads. Ooh, pickle beads are good. No such thing as too spicy. Yeah, spicy is really, really good. What about cukes? Ooh, I love cucumbers. Cucumbers are so good. I love them. But yeah, I don't like the sweet pickles. Like I like the salty ones. Jalapenos? Ooh, pickled jalapenos would be good too. George Foreman nodders. Wait, so Foreman, he's the person that like made up that grill, right? But then Like, what is a foreman? Is that like a person that grills? I know I said something like really stupid right now, but I really don't know. Pickle juice is good for muscle cramps. You know what? Probably because it retains. It's got salt, and salt helps you like retain water. And when you have muscle cramps, it's probably because you're dehydrated. So that's probably why. And maybe that's why they drink it at hangover, because it keeps you the water in the system, because you get really dehydrated during the hangover. Maine, hey, what's going on, Maine? I've seen you standing up and walk. I know, Maine. I was just saying. Oh my gosh, like I feel like I wanna dance. You know? Can we do ballet, or can we do some salsa or something? I mean, I feel really weird. Toji, what's going on, Toji? Welcome in. Hopefully doing amazing. Breaded pork chop covered with peppers and onions is fire. Ooh, that would be really, really good, Greg. Wolf Master, only doing amazing. I said hello to you in my head, but I don't think I ever said hello to you in reality. Hopefully you had an amazing stream yesterday. I was lurking, but I didn't really say hello, so hopefully you did really, really good. I know you're playing that Star Trek. That game looked really, really interesting, by the way, but different. It looked like a movie almost. So different. So different. Dolgy, hopefully you're doing good. I know, some kitchen cooking. I'm sorry, guys. I'm gonna keep doing that all the time. I don't know why, because like I love the opportunity to be like moving around and doing things. So I don't know. So I apologize for being weird. Kate, what's happening, Kate? So good. Glad enjoyed. Huge change of pace. Yeah, was it like I didn't see like I saw a lot of the cutscenes. I don't know if it had like you know, if it's like a point and click or something. I couldn't really tell, like, because it just looked like a movie. Looked like a movie. Sound like a song. I bet it reminds me of when we were young. Oh my gosh. I should stop smoking whatever I'm smoking. It's a point and click. Oh, it is point and click. That's very interesting. I've never seen that game before. Hey, hamster! How's it going, hamster? Dance in the kitchen? Thank you for the clip, Zorro. I'm going to do it again. I know it. I feel like I want to dance. Love the dancing and the singing. You know, the acoustics are kind of good. So I never really tried that. Maybe we can do some of my kitchen karaoke or something, too. Excited not to be trapped in your chair. So I know, it's different. It's different. Like I said, I was really scared, and I'm still a little bit scared about this stream. So, but we're gonna get it. So, Toki, we're gonna make Toki proud. So here's our onions and pickles. We're gonna put them right here. Let me put my pickles away before that whole freaking jar drops on the floor. And I'm gonna have pickle juice spilled all over the place, and then somebody's gonna be mad at me for pickle juice. More singing? No, we can't do singing. Aw, thank you, Fair. Dance like a lot of people are judging you critically. Dance like nobody's watching. Caleb! What's happening, Caleb? What's happening, Dragon? Okay, I was gonna fit. I paused for a minute because I was gonna sing some 50 Cent, and then I paused because I'm like, you know what? You're just gonna get too weird, and that's probably a good time to stop. I'm doing it, Dragon. Yes. What's up, Taxi? What's going on? Welcome in. We're doing it. All right. So this is the napkin that I don't know what I wiped with. I think some pickle juice. I did get just a little bit of pickle juice on my laptop, which is amazingly great, because that's what you want on there. All right, so we're gonna take this, maybe set it and forget it right there. So it's gonna sit right there. So now what we're going to do is we're going to chop and mix some porkiness. Before you got into the game development, you were a competitive breakdancer, Snuggle Fry. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. How you swing dance with your mom every Tuesday? You know what? I never did, like, you know, professional dancing, as you can tell. But I always wanted to. It would have been so fun. It would have been super, super fun. Aw, thank you so much, Texie. All right, every time somebody says they like my apron, I'm gonna do some kind of weird dance. Okay, that's gonna be a new tradition. If you say you like my apron, I'm gonna dance in it. You can learn dancing, easy peasy. I know. I always dance, like, you know, by myself or something, or I'm listening to the song, or, you know, if I have a cool outfit on or something, then I like dancing. It's a really nice apron. I know, Wayne. So when somebody comes in and says that, I'm gonna start dancing. Thanks, Ruella. Did you say that before though? It only one time counts. But I'll do the dance. I'll do the dance again. We can do the little the Romanian gypsy dance. Really good for your brain, so that it postpones dementia. You know what? I never knew that, Snuggle Fry. Oh my gosh. You know, I need to start doing more of that. Shimmy is acceptable. Roan love. Woo! Oh my goodness. There might be a delay. Oh, okay. Then it counts. We did the gypsy dance. All right. So right now, we're gonna do is this. We're gonna move. Ooh, these are like already there. I'm excited for you guys to see it. I'm gonna hide it right now so you can't see it. All right. So here we go. We have, and we're gonna start chopping. We're gonna slap some meat. You like my apron? Woo! All right. I didn't hear you say that before. Only the good Lord Malachite. You like my apron too, Rouge? Should we dance with our meat? The meat feels really weird too. I kind of like how it feels, but at the same time I don't. All right, so now we can't do any more dancing because we got our hands are dirty. So what the recipe calls for is you take. Whoop! I almost dropped it. I caught it though. Did you see that catch? That was a good meat catch. So you buy pork shoulder, and I bought boneless pork shoulder. So hopefully that's what needs to go in here. But I didn't want to deal with the bones. You always should smell it and check if it's fresh or not. So here you go. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna chop it just a little bit, so it's like when it's gonna go into your food processor, so it's not so big and coarse, so the food processor is not gonna kill itself. J-Dog, thank you so much for the 23 months of amazing J-Dog. Thank you. Bon appetit. Hopefully it's gonna be really tasty. Thank you so much, J-Dog. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna stop. Like, chop it in, like, not super huge pieces, but big pieces. And it's pretty hard. I don't know if you're supposed to take, like, this white stuff off. Toki didn't say that. I don't know. The white stuff is a little bit, like, rougher. So I don't know if you're supposed to take it off. But some of it is fat. So I guess you can remove the fat if you wanted to, because that is a little tough. But I would just chop it. You can grind that up. The fat in the processor, okay, so the fat is okay. All right, so if you want to be a little bit more on the diet side, you can skip the fat, but it's going to take away from the flavor. So put in the fat. All right, so I'm going to cut it up just because I don't want the food processor to like, I should have taken a different knife because this one is not doing so well. So I'm just going to cut it a little bit into like chunks. That way it's going to go into food processor and not mess it up. Diet, who needs that? Fat is flavor. Fat is so good. But it, yeah. It a little bit is good for you though, too. So that's what I did. I just cut it like this. And Toki's not going to tell me if I'm messing up his recipe because he's really nice. But I bet I'm going to screw it up someplace. Low fat and no fat are for Chud followers. You know, and that's what I think about it. It's like, if you make something and it calls for fat, you know, or like it makes it so much better, you know, you can make other things. But then, you know, if you're making something and you want to just like make something and enjoy it the way, you know, you think it should be or the way the recipe is, just make it, you know, just make it with fat one time. You don't have to eat it all the time, right? And then, you know, we can eat other stuff. So, but I eat fat. It's all about moderation. Exactly, Silvers. You like my apron, and so woo! Thanks for saying that. Do you like the apron? We don't have any music, see? But I can dance, I can dance without music. I'm dancing on my own. I make the I make the moves up as I go. Hey, Taylor Swift. What's happening? J-Dog needs to bring his Britney music in here. Oh my goodness. Cribbit! Rat Hole apron available on Rat's merch store. Only $35.99 plus shipping. But if you get it, you're not going to have Rat dancing in it. The only place you can get that is right here. That's it. Holy did amazing, Kent. What you been playing up to? What you been up to lately? What you been playing? Hopefully you've been playing some games, Kent. You gotta play some games. Games. Grudge, hey, what's happening, Grudge? How are you doing? Just imagine Daft Punk. What about him? And freestyle rap? Wait, what's that? Needs to bring the Britney music, for sure, for sure. And J-Dog, thanks for wasting those points. You made it! Woo! We're just starting. So, Grunt, and for anyone else that missed it, we just chopped up some delicious pork shoulder. All those jokes about pork anus. So you have to use pork shoulder. Please do not go to the store and ask the store attendant where to find some delicious pork anus. Because it's pork shoulder that goes in here. Do you go to a local butcher, Silvers? No, I just got it at just a regular supermarket. They sell like they usually, I think it's one of the more common items. I guess pork shoulder, and then like the pork chops, pork loin, tenderloin, and all that stuff. Because I think you can find it pretty easy. In the last 2 minutes, that you like your apron, time to dance. No, only one per user. One per user counts. Lord Malachite, that's only one per user. Howdy, hey, what's going on, Twilight? Welcome in, hopefully doing amazing. Oh my gosh, my computer's gonna be so messed up. Alright, it's gonna have pork juice, juicy juice all over it. So, we chopped up some pork shoulder. So when you go to the store, ask for pork shoulder. So this is it. So we chopped up some pork shoulder, and we don't need the knife anymore. So I'm gonna put it right here. And I'm going to not wash my hands, because I need to use them yet. Okay. No, I'm gonna wash my hands because they're all got pork juice all over them. I'm gonna wash my hands really quick, and then we're gonna start loading our wonderful food processor. All right. So here's our pork. So what we're gonna do is this. This is my little food processor bowl, and it's already got the blade in it because, I don't know, it's easier that way. Otherwise, you put the meat in and you stick the blade. It's just a weird design. Pork shoulder. Driftwood. Hey, what's happening? Write it down, chat. So, pork shoulder is the first ingredient. Whoops, that thing fell out. It's for stability. All right. So, what we're going to do is we're going to take a little spoony spoon, and we're going to put... You probably heard that, too. So, it tickles me here. We're going to put the pork right into any kind of processor you got, a food processor. I guess the blender would probably work. I didn't even think about that. I'm like, you know what? Maybe the blender would have worked fine. Fat, no, goes into it. All right, so shove it right in. And we don't need that anymore. All right, so here's our pork shoulder in the food processor. So then I was told that you should put a little bit of water in there. So we're going to add We're gonna add it from the teapot. See, I drink tea. So we're gonna throw a little bit of water in there. And then, and I can't remember, Toki, if that matters or not. If you have to like mix it in first, or if you have to put in the spices and then mix it in. I think it's fine to just like mix it a little bit and then add the spices. I think I did that before. Oh, we do amazing, Driftwood. First class deep, hello. Can't we just buy ground pork? Maybe. I don't know what the significance, I guess, of pork shoulder would be, but I guess the recipe would call. Either is fine. Yeah, I guess, you know, even a pork chop would probably work. As long as it's pork.
Brand new, just out. Gotta love me. Come on.
I think when you start with like a ground pork, you might need to just like not blend it as much, because otherwise you're gonna get like a super pasty paste, and I don't know if you want that. It's gonna be like really hard to mold. Gucci, what's up, Yayo? Thanks so much for the 18 months. Thank you, Yayo. How you doing, Yayo? Welcome in. Chad, hopefully doing amazing. So either is fine. So here's our pork. So this is the important part. We're going to, and I can't really plug it in here. So I'm going to mix it just a little bit, okay? So this is what I'm gonna do. So hopefully you can still see. So we're gonna set it right here. We're gonna cover it, and we're gonna use our food processor and chop it. Here we go. Oh, you can't see it. We put it in the food processor right here. Food processor. I don't have a plug-in over there. And we're gonna chop it. So ASMR chopping. We're gonna pulse it. Pulse the meat. Alright. So this is okay for now. We pulsed it a little bit. So here's what it looks like right now. It's kind of like a coarse ground stuff looking. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to put our spices. And since Toki did not tell me the exact amounts of stuff, we're going to improvise. It's magic. Do you believe in magic? Coarse ground stuff. For now. So we're going to mush it a little bit more. So we're going to put a little bit brown sugar. Come out of there. A little bit of brown sugar. And then we're going to eyeball everything. Eyeball for the win. Then we're going to add a little bit of salt. I think. That comes a little bit. Then, black pepper. Pimienta. Performance. Impulsive. Improvised to performance. What's up, Gary? Then we're going to put a little bit of pepper. Or a lot of pepper. I guess if you like pepper. And then we're going to put some chili powder in there. Look at this. McRib hype. What's up, Wheat? We're going to put a little bit chili. Maybe a little more chili. I guess if you like it a little spicier. And we're going to put chili in there. So we got salt, black pepper, and chili powder. Garlic too? Toki didn't tell me about garlic. Thank goodness Toki's here. Chili pepper is a secret recipe. Don't do garlic, but you can if you like to. Okay, we're just gonna, since we're doing Toki's recipe, Toki does not add garlic. So here we go. So this is gonna be pulsed a little bit more. So we're gonna set it right here. We're gonna set it right there. And we're gonna pulse it a little bit more. See how that works. We're pulsing. We're like DJing. Maybe a little bit more. Alright, so the direction that I got is Toki said you have to pulse it and mush it until it turns into a paste. So you don't want to overblend it, but I was told that it needs to look a little gross and it should not look like the just the ground beef. So does this look amazing or does it not look amazing, Toki? That looks solid. Okay, here we go. So this is our meat. Our pork meat. All right, we're going to set this right there. Yay! Just eat it raw, some pork anus tartare. Would you like some pork anus tartare? Yes, please. Meat. Some pork meat. That does look like a brain or something. Oh my goodness. We play too many video games. People do eat raw meat, but not raw pork. With raw pork, you have to be really careful. I think they salt it, but I don't think this one's got enough salt to actually, I don't know, be good or anything. What's up, Kyle? Hey, what's happening? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing amazing. Pork anus is your middle name, Kent? Ooh, I didn't know that. You making McRib? I am. Is it Kyle? Kylie? Or is it Kylie Lee? Kyle Lee. Welcome in, Kyle. Hopefully you're doing good. Yes, today we're making McRib, homemade McRib. So we just put some pork shoulder in the food processor and we added some black pepper, chili powder, and salt. And we made it into a paste. Now, this is where the magic happens in Toki. I apologize. I added my own little rat flair to your patty making. So check out Rat's patty making. Hopefully doing good. Snap the recipe. Wait, what? The recipe? You eat raw chicken, Grunt? Oh my god. The recipe? Yes, that's the recipe Toki was talking about. I'm making Toki's McRib. Not raw chicken. Oh my goodness, raw chicken. You got the McRib sauce? We're gonna like swing it. Yeah, y'all. We're gonna not swing it. We're gonna wing it. Not swing it, wing it. We're gonna wing it without the McRib sauce. It's good for the immunity. Oh my gosh, Grunt. My grandma and grandpa one time, so they had, like in Russia, we eat this like, not raw fish, but it's like a salted fish. So they bought some of that salted fish, and some of the fish is kind of white looking, so it's not like when you buy salted or like smoked salmon or, you know, it's got some color to it. That one looked white. So they bought some fish, and they are like, they didn't finish it all the way, and they're like, you know what, we're gonna freeze the rest. So they froze it. And then one day, they're like, you know what? I think we're going to thaw out that fish and eat it. So Grams and Gramps, they thawed out the fish. And then they put it on their sandwich. And then they ate it. And then they said, they called my mom. And they're like, you know what? We had this fish. And it wasn't that good anymore. It must have been the freezer. Because it was absolutely tasteless. It was hard as hell. And it was just flavorless, you know? So, babushka. Yes, that was babushka and dedushka. So then, that was it. And nothing happened. They ate those sandwiches. And a little while later, they called my mom and they say, you know what? We just realized. We were about to get some chicken out of our freezer and, you know, boil it or whatever. So when it thawed and we were getting ready to, like, cook it or do whatever with it, we found out that that was that fish that we didn't eat. And they actually ate the raw chicken. Because, you know, Grams and Gramps, like, they had a really tiny freezer and there's, like, 3-4 things in there. So they ate the raw chicken on a sandwich. After it was frozen. Oh, they did say they put a little salt on it or something. Because at some point they're like, you know what, this is flavorless. So they ate raw chicken. My mom was like, geez, if I would have had that, I probably would have died. Oh my goodness. So yeah, they had some raw chicken. So Grunt, you know, it's doable. It's totally doable. And maybe the germs or something died in it because it was frozen. I don't know what the heck happened. But they ate raw chicken. Handling raw chicken. I know. Talking about like salmonella and stuff. Oh my gosh. I'm like, Grandma? Are you... Oh my gosh, Grandma? Both of them, too. Both of them ate it. Sushi, raw fish. Well, but that was chicken. They ate chicken, not fish. Just feeding the tapeworm. Exactly. They're just feeding their tapeworms. Oh my gosh, that was amazing. What's up, Dragon? Raw chicken is a no-no. The germs were cryogenically preserved. I think they were. It must have like sat there for too long. And they're like, they complain about it. They're like, it's just hard. It was hard. It was like shit fish. Stuff they make nowadays, they just make crap. They make pure crap. Some shit fish they sold us. Oh, thank you so much, Chris. I'm doing amazing. Welcome in. So we're about to patty. So we just ground up, or actually not ground up. We mushed some pork shoulder and some salt, black pepper, and chili powder. So now the magic starts. I don't know if you can, maybe you can see all that. All right, let's see. So what I do is I don't use tin foil. And that's how I make hamburger patties. Like, if you make hamburger patties out of just like, fresh ground beef. So this is what I do. This is what Rad does. You take some some saran wrap. I'm thinking saran wrap and I'm saying tin foil. You spread it out. And then you use that as your patty maker. So we're going to maybe like split it in two. I don't know if this is like a good thing to do. We're going to split this in half, maybe. A heaping spoon of it. Are you going to cook that, or do you have a pre-made one in the background? I'm going to cook it. But yeah, almost. Kind of half and half, kitty. Half and half. Tapeworms are great for weight loss. So then, and that's how I make hamburger patties too. I fold the tin foil over, and then you can shape it how you want to, and kind of mush it together. It's really nice and soft. So you kind of shape it, mush it. You can do whatever you want with it. And the nice thing about it is like your hands are super clean. So like for a hamburger patty, I just do, a flat circle. But then for this one, we're going to make a rectangle. So we're going to make a little rectangle. Big patty. Is this big enough? Hopefully it's big enough. My buns are not that big. You know what? I have small buns. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I did get some small buns. South Bronx Paradise. What's up, Zelda? We bashed the chicken. So we're bashing some pork anus right there. So we're going to like just handle it like this. Yeah, you can hear it real good. I can see the microphone like working overtime. So we're gonna like squish it. Oh my gosh, you guys. If I can like tell you how nice that feels, how smooth that is, look at that. It's so soft. Soft meat. I don't know if you like it that way, but it is. Alright. So then we kind of squished it. Hopefully the patty is kind of rectangular. Smack that pork. Can give it one more little smack. But then you can shape it back up, if it spreads out too much. Perfect buns. Tomorrow you're eating burgers and hot dogs. America! So, and then we will use a pencil, literally, and we're going to make our rib indentation. Now, Toki, I need to check in with you. Are we doing okay, or are we missing something? This is a critical. Okay, so this is a critical. It's kind of hard to make the indentations, and especially when you're making it through the plastic, because it kind of like wobbles and squashes all over. But we're going to try real hard. I don't know what the ribs look like. How many indents should we make? Like 3? Because if I made like a 3, I think they end up looking like a 3 hot dogs or 4 hot dogs put together. Should we make 3? 3? The other way? Oh, is it the other way? Oh no, long side? Aren't the ribs long? Why aren't the ribs long? Aren't the ribs long? They go this way? It's short ribs? Real ribs, probably. These are McDonald's ribs. B, McDonald's. This is McDonald's. What are you talking about? Oh, okay. So you know what? The good thing is you can squash it and redo it. Easy peasy. We're gonna just rub it a little bit so it's nice and squashed. Actually, you know, you can lift up your tin foil, your saran wrap, and kind of straighten it out so it's nice and flat. Are you joking with me? The ribs actually are short? They're this way? No way. Crisis averted? Oh no! Oh my goodness. Mold meat? So it's this way? How the heck is it this way? Maybe that's why they look like sausages. Well, we're going to have to deal with it. So how many indents? 3 indents? Like this? Ah. Oh, you know what? I think I got it. You're making it look like the ribs were taken out, and then that's what you got left is the meat? Is that what it is? Short size is copyrighted. You can do long side, as it's not sued, not to get sued by McDonald's. Hey, what's up, Sailor? Amico, welcome in. How are you doing? God, thanks so much for the follow again. Thank you, thank you. Hopefully I'm not going to get pork juice in my drink. So how many indents? Just 3? Are we doing 3? Like this? 3. Look at those. Wow, blue sausages. Oh my gosh, where'd you guys go? Where'd you guys go? Okay, there you are. That was a rat rib. 3 indents. It's all about how she phrases it. It's all about that magic touch, McRat. My gosh. Do a few more, but as long as they're a couple, it would be blessed with flavor. Well, we can do more. You know what? More is merrier. Let's do more. You know what? We're not like in some junk McDonald's, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we're in a good McDonald's. We're in a privately owned elite McDonald's. We're like in West Palm Beach McDonald's. Go ham on it. You do well. You do amazing, Amico. Oh my gosh, Amico, you should give me some recipes, Amico. I would love to make something Japanese. That would be super awesome. Sorry to put you on the spot like that. That would be super amazing. Thanks so much for coming over. Alright, so I think maybe I have too many ribs. See, I had too few and now I have too many. Is it too many? Is it too many or is it okay? You can tell me if it's too many. You can't have too many ribs. Way too many? Okay. Alright, the good thing, we can squash it again. See, we'll squash it again, and we'll redo it. We'll redo it. See, this is the good part. You can keep squashing it, and you can keep redoing it until it looks just like a fresh rack of ribs with ribs taken out. Alright, we're going to do 1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright? 4 ribs. 4 ribs this baddie had. 4 indents. That's it. Done. 4 ribs. Not changing it either. I think it looks the same, but there we go. 4 ribs. Woo! Alright, so now what we're going to do, since I made another one that was like pretty messed up, we're going to quick throw this in the freezer so it's not falling apart. But the advice that Toki gave me is you should put it in the freezer for a few hours, right? And then thaw it completely. So just make sure it's not halfway frozen or frozen inside. And then you can fry it. Quick throw? Wait, quick throw for what? For perfect! I thought you were using a plastic knife, but if you have elected to use a mechanical... We are using the Bic one and only #2 pencil. It actually has those little grooves in there too. So I think it's perfect. It's perfect. Toki doesn't know how to cook. What? Aw. Wait, what was that? You're a very bad cook? Oh no, I'm sure you're amazing. No, you're super good, I'm sure. And I know you know like a cool, awesome recipe that that you can share. All right, so let's make another one. Let's make the rest of our sausage in there. More sausage. The rest of our patty. So we're gonna do another one. This was our sample run. So we're gonna spread our saran wrap, and we're gonna take our pork shoulder paste right here. It's getting kind of warm. Warm meat. Do you like your meat warm or do you like it cold? Alright, I'm gonna wash my hands this time. I know I'm probably drinking some pork juice. I know I am. I'm having some pork juice in my drink. Woo! So you cooking? Come on. So my cooking. Wait, I saw you were cooking? Yes, all the stuff you made is really good. Or at least it looked good. I didn't have a chance to try it. Okay, so we're going to make another patty, and we're not going to overdo it. You know what? You really surprised me. When you said making ribs, I could have sworn you need to make them the other way, not this way. So we're going to tap it, square it, tap it, square it, tap it, square it. Aw, thanks so much, Dragon. Thank you, enough. And no, I love my little Pillsbury Doughboys. I like my Doughboys. Alright, we're going to smooth it out. Alright, now we're going to start fresh, and we're going to make indents. Short side. This one is not even for some reason. Short side, look at that. 1. You know what, let's make less. Less is more. 2, 3. We're going to make 3. That way they don't look like sausages. We're going to fix it a little bit. 1, 2. Why is this one so thick? This side is thick, this side is not thick. Alright, we're just going to maybe let it sit a little bit with that indent. What's up, Mr. Miyagi? Cooking rat for dinner? No, rats can't be cooked in the rat hole. We're only cooking some pork shoulder. You do what's the cooking, Sailor? He can cook eggs and not much else. Oh my gosh, Mixer, you gotta learn how to make a girl some dinner. Jeez, make her some fine anus McRib. All right, look at that. This is already getting better, right? They look like little short sausages. What do you think of those? Like anus. Alright. Alright, we're not going to give Mixer any trouble. So, this is going to go in the freezer for just a little bit. But, we have our ugly prepped in advance meat as well. So, we're going to use that. That looks good, Cal. Oh my gosh. I bet it looks disgusting, though. Welcome, Miyagi. Hopefully, you do amazing. Cooking is easy if you can follow directions and read that. Yeah, you know what? In a lot of recipes, are just that too. You can follow the recipe and you're not gonna mess it up. Your sister can cook, but you're very bad. Aw, I'm sure you're awesome. Guys, remember when McDonald's had McRabs? Oh, they don't have McRabs anymore? I thought they still did those. Everyone made fun of the name. Wait, why? What's wrong with McRabs? Oh, McRabs. When I said it out loud, I finally realized what the heck was wrong with it. Great comedy. I'm a crab. The solution was a Mac Shack wrap, which still has McRib phonetically. Mac Snack wrap. Oh yeah, I did see the Mac Snack, but the Mac Snack wraps. Not the Mac wraps. I missed the Mac wraps. McRibs I did not catch. You trained 100 of cooks, 25% can barely comprehend instructions. Oh, that's interesting, you list. Yeah, maybe it's something about like a recipe that they can't do. You gotta run. Check out the VOD. How what's up? All right, thank you, Toki. Okay, I think we got it. We got it. I'm gonna share a picture on your Discord, and I'll make you proud. We'll make you proud, Toki. We'll make you proud. Rat will make you proud. Have an awesome evening. McRibs, what are you cooking here? Ranch Mac Snack wrap was the bomb. Yeah, that's what I think I remember too. Your first food and drink stream. Oh, is it really vain? You know what? I think mine too. Because I don't think I've seen a lot of them. I did check out a little bit of a food and drink on Twitch, but I don't think I really watched anybody. So my own cooking channel, and it just ate my hair. My own cooking cooking channels. Here I go, Rachel Ray, Rachel Rat, and my own cooking stream is like the first cooking channel that I'm watching. You miss the sack wraps, especially the mushroom and Swiss. McRibs used to be 106 with tax. Oh yeah, that must have been a long time ago too, right? It must have been a while ago. McRibs. Oh my gosh, I never even thought of that. Who the heck in marketing decided to do that? That is amazing. Toki going to walk in out of frame. I know, boxing. Toki is getting nervous because he does not have trust in Rat's cooking. And there, see, he just left, and I'm already talking crap about McRibs about him. Okay, so now we've prepped our meat. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do two things. We're gonna fry 2 patties. Now, not yesterday, this morning. Because Toki said it's better if you freeze them and then make them later. Like, take them out, freeze them first, then take them out, thaw them completely, and then fry them. Because then they keep their shape better. But we're going to try it both ways. We're going to do one that I made earlier today or this morning. And then we're going to make the other one that we just made now. So we can see what's going to come out. So, over here, I have the most long ways McRibs. Because no one told me that they need to be sideways. Short McRibs. So I have big sausage right there. These are rat style, long ribs. So here they are. One is like really big, and the other one is kind of tiny. 24-hour stream. All right, so here they are. So we're gonna make. Which one do you think you guys should make? Should we make? It's probably gonna like shrink down, right? Should we make like the big one? Should we go big? Should we make like our bigger one for the long one? And then one of the ones that we just made too, the longer, is just bigger ribs. I know. That's what I'm saying. The ribs should be long. So this is the big rat ribs. Big meat. Bigger is better. Exactly. Okay, so we're going to make the big one with the long ribs. We're going to go all the way big. All right, so here we go. Let me move this stuff over here so I don't cut something else. And then we don't need this anymore. And we don't need our spices anymore. All right. So now we're getting ready to actually, we're actually going to make it. These are dino ribs. So we're going to give maybe the other ones just a few minutes to like cool down in the freezer. And then we're going to make these ones right here. We're going to make these ones and then we're going to add the ones from the freezer. Sure, 1 and 1 sounds good. Yeah, we're going to fry both of them. So then the recipe calls for taking these, smearing them all over with some barbecue sauce, and then frying them. Now, I don't know. The only thing I don't know if Toki said that. If you have to flip it or not. Let's see. Did he say that we have to flip it? Because if you have to flip it, that kind of changes things. Let's see. He says, lather them up with barbecue sauce. Oh, on each side. Okay. Oh, should we made the rib indentations on both sides? Not just one? Get the sauce in the crevices? Or do the ribs just go on one side? Flip it. Flip it real good. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Flip it. Agreed. Should have indentations on both sides? Well, I guess the ribs are on one side, right? So the idea is, I think, that you kind of have ribs and then you have meat on top of them. So I guess they don't have the indents on both sides. Flip it real good. Oh, you did amazing, Toji. What you been streaming lately, Toji? I don't think I've seen you on that much. Hopefully you're doing good. McDonald's has indentations on one side. Okay, so this is true McDonald's. See, Toki did me good. He gave me a really, really good recipe. Hey, what's up, Angry? How are you doing? Welcome in. Yes, so cooking time. So right now, what we're gonna do is
Hi, I'm the baby.
we're
Brand
going
new, just
to
out. Gotta love me. Come on, gotta love me.
Anonymous, oh my gosh, thank you so much for the gift sub to Toji. 3 months, oh Frat. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you so much. Appreciate you very, very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for all the rats to Toji. I keep handling it. You know what? It feels really good. I don't know if you guys ever felt like smooth meat in the saran wrap, but it feels really, really nice and soft and smooth. It's like you want to touch it. You just want to touch it. Breeze. How are you doing, Breeze? You know what? I have some pork juice on my mouse. You want to touch it. Touch it. Touch it. Touch it. What's up, Grow? Those are rat tails? Those are some fine pork shoulder patties is what they are. Sometimes you have to exercise self-control and you can't touch it. But I want to touch it. I touch everything. I'm a toucher. I like to touch things. Streams will be back soon. Oh, that's awesome, Doji. Looking forward to it. That'll be amazing. What's up, Cyborg? McRib. We're making McRib. For anyone that's coming in now, we are making a homemade McRib from pork shoulder and all kinds of stuff. So this is our patty that we just made long ribs out of. And I have to throw it like that because it feels good too. And then we have one in the freezer that we just made. So this one was made this morning or this afternoon. And then it was frozen and then we thawed it. And I'm going to recap the recipe because I know I talk a lot about pork anus. So we're going to recap the recipe after we're done. But I'm going to take like a quick little break. I'm going to go pee and then we're going to fry it and then try it, see what it tastes like. I have no idea. We're going to make 2 of them. We're going to make one from this morning and one from like the one that we just made now and see how it turns out. So that should be super good. Someone in McDonald's food lab had to decide which way to make the cracks and how many cracks. I know, it's like they had to decide which way to go. But I guess, you know what? Come to think of it, I think my memory tells me that it was the short side that they went. That was pretty interesting. You know what? I could have sworn it was the long side. But I guess the ribs kind of go this way, right? Like they go this way, and then meat goes this way. So the ribs go like on the short side of the meat. My crack maker. Okay, so let's see if we can do this. We're going to take like a minute break. We're going to go pee, and then we're going to be right back. If I can actually find something that I can switch you guys to. Bam!
I got the heart, it's Mars to play the part. Down with Delta. Creeping through with an overhead view, cause a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. So I stay on track, collect the fact, never cut slack, and I
That's some good Zelda jams. Yo! Yo!
Hi, Rick Mail here. I don't know if you're like me, immensely rich, talented, handsome. Isn't it a bore? Well, I found the answer. Zelda Link's Awakening from Nintendo. You play a medieval elf named Link.
You travel through many worlds, meeting endless characters on your eternal adventures.
So hey, next time you're Rick Mail, why not try Zelda Link's Awakening? I think you'll like it.
Carruthers, I yearn for the hunt. No more adventure, no challenge.
I've got it, Uncle. It's Carnival, the ultimate challenge. Bears, wild rabbits, and a bullet-eating duck.
Bullet-eating duck.
Carnival, the home video game that plays just like the arcade.
Desolate duck is eating ammo. Good show, Daphne. She bags the bag.
Play Carnival on your ColecoVision Atari VCS or Intellivision game system.
Your first trophy, Daphne.
This is the arcade experience. We're ColecoVision, and we bring the arcade experience home. With arcade graphics, like Donkey Kong with multiple screens, just like the arcade game. Arcade controls, joystick, fire, and jump buttons. Arcade games, like Turbo, Cosmic Avenger, Venture, with 15 screens. And Saxon, games that let you have the arcade experience. Now you can bring the arcade experience home, because your vision is our vision. Coleco.
Like most other home computers, the Commodore 64 is small and very agile. Unlike most other home computers, it has an enormous 64K memory. This means you can use more exciting and advanced software programs and get so much more enjoyment out of your home computer. The Commodore 64. Remember, it costs less than £230, and don't forget, it has the enormous memory.
Last fall, we asked our competition to pick the best personal computer based on price and memory. The Apple II preferred the Commodore 64. They stopped making the Apple II. The IBM personal computer picked the Commodore 64. They stopped making that computer. Now they both introduced a computer with the same memory as the Commodore 64 for about $700 more. That's what we like about our competition. They keep trying. Commodore, in more homes than...
Something's coming up the plumbing for Luigi's in a bind. Giant turtles out to get him, creepy crabs are right behind. Spider flies, cheaper shites, they're all coming out the pipes. Mario, where are you?
It's Atari Mario Brothers with Mario from Donkey Kong, his brother Luigi, and lots of crazy creatures. And it's twice the fun when two play at once, because you need all the help you can get.
Mario, where are you?
Mario Brothers, new from Atari.
We are Nintendo Ultimate TV Game System. We challenge all players. You cannot beat us. Aim your zapper gun. You cannot beat us. Even with your robot partner. You cannot beat us. Score 1 million. You cannot beat us.
Welcome to the theater of the eye.
Rods and cones report to the orbital socket.
How nice. We're trimming the toenail.
And we're back. Alright, here we go. So hopefully you joined the commercials. Right now we're going to be back and we're going to finish off our McRib. So I'm excited. This is all going to come together. So now, this is what we have. We have one McRib long ways. Unconventional McRib ways. Right there. Actually put it this way so you can see. This is my drink. Okay. So we have one long ways McRib. And the other one, the one we just made a little bit ago, is we're going to have a nice and short McRib. Here it is. It's going to be indentations short ways. And you can't really see them very well, but I'm going to show you on when they go on the pan. It's all coming together now. I'm so excited. Hopefully it tastes good. Now, I have never tried it before. Obviously homemade. So, there's one short, one long. So hopefully it's going to taste good. I don't know how the spices are going to blend together. So it's going to be a surprise for me, just like it would be for you. Because I've never tried Donkey's recipe, and we're going to see how it goes. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a frying pan, and we're going to set these ribs, because they're fake, most awesome ribs. We're going to set them in here, and we're going to start them on the flat side. That way the rib indentations are not disturbed at all. Oh my gosh, hopefully this is going to go well. Oh my goodness. You know what, I should have probably done it this way. We're going to flip it over. This is an important moment. We're going to, bam! Okay, I can't use that. That's already been done before. We're going to flip it over here. We might need to redo our indents a little bit. Hopefully they're not going to like cling together. And then we're going to do the other one. We can't do bam. That's already taken. We're not Andrea Agassi here, or whatever his name was. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Welcome in. How are you doing? Boom. Okay, they're not moving, so hopefully they're okay. All right, let me straighten them out. All right, you guys. This is very important. This is very, very, very important. We're gonna make sure our pencil indentations are good. We're gonna redo them to make sure they're amazing. And here is our McRib patties. One short ways and one long ways. Here they are. They don't look like cool, but they're going to look really cool when they're done. Alright, so now what we need to do is we need to put some barbecue sauce on them. And we're going to make them. Where the puppies? Where the puppy is at? The little puppy's over here. Wait, we should have probably made them separately. Let's see if I have another pan. Oh my goodness. I thought they were going to fit a little better, but they didn't. Ooh, maybe there we go. Maybe we should take a little bigger pan. This is too small of a pan to deal with it. Alright, let's do this. We're going to flip them. We're going to need this to flip it anyways. Let's get them out of this pan and move them to a little bigger one. Alright, we're going to do that. And then, ooh, we're going to move this guy here. Woo! They're looking good. Alright, I'm going to show you guys in a second. Alright, so here we go. This is our two McRibs. One sideways, one long ways. Now, the other thing that we need to do right now is we need to lather them up with some barbecue sauce and then fry them for 3 minutes on both sides. So let's do that. Alright, I'm going to wash my hands. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to start frying them first. And then let them fry a little bit. Then I'll put some barbecue sauce and then I'll flip them. So we're going to do this. More meaty than you remember, but they'll be good. Gary, they must be a little bit thicker. They came out a little thicker than I expected. So let's straighten them out. They're thick McRibs. Because you know what? Who needs a thin McRib? If we want a thin McRib, we'll go to McDonald's. So here we go. We're going to fry them. We're going to start frying them. And then we're going to put some barbecue sauce on them. So this is the important part. Let's see. Can we get a... Oh my goodness. You know what? Maybe it's just pour it on top. So we're going to take some barbecue sauce. So here's our pan. Hopefully they need to fry on high. And we're going to put some barbecue sauce on it. Woo, I'm excited. Big Sir, what's happening, Big Sir? Hopefully you're doing good. Barbecue sauce? Yes, so we have some barbecue sauce. And this is, I don't know if you got a chance to see it. These are our McRibs. that are going in. One long ways, one short ways. This is the most awesome pork shoulder with salt, pepper, and chili powder. So that's what went in there. Your grandpa's got that sauce? Yeah, I just picked the one. I picked the one with brown sugar because the, in brown sugar. So it's got salt, black pepper, chili powder, and brown sugar. So I thought the hickory and brown sugar barbecue sauce is going to be super fitting. So let's see if that works. Ooh, it smells... You know what? It smells just like McRib. Oh my god, it smells just like McRib. It smells so good. You guys, I'm telling you, this smells just like McRib. The only way to have meat is long and thick, Miyagi. Are you using your own preferred sauce or sauce Toki recommends? Yeah, he just recommended barbecue sauce. So I don't know if he's got like a secret barbecue sauce, but we just got the Sweet Baby Ray's. Okay, so this is frying. We're going to, I think it's time. I think it's time, y'all. Alright, so here we go. It's now or never. He said lather it up with barbecue sauce and fry it. So here we go. Maybe we should flip it first. Maybe we should flip it first. Let's flip it first. Should we flip it first once and then put some barbecue sauce on it? Alright, let's flip it first. We're going to flip it and get a little bit of a brown before we put the barbecue sauce on it. Because if you put the barbecue sauce on it right away, on like the raw meat, I don't know how good that's going to be. What's up, JD? What's happening? Toki's recipe, courtesy of one and only. You got the best sauce too. Yeah, you know what, Ninaki? This smells really good. Maybe we should turn it down to like a medium heat. And maybe, just maybe, we should add a little water. You guys hear it sizzle? It's sizzling. Maybe just add a little more water, because I'm sure it's got a lot of fat already, so I don't think it needs any oil. Get that sear. What kind of meat am I using, Abe? Welcome in, Abe. We're using pork shoulder. Pork shoulder that we're making out of it. What's up, special? Red Cuking Stream. Sizzle, 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 sizzle. And I apologize for being so goofy. But that's what you get. You join Rad's cooking stream, you get that. So pork shoulder is what the recipe called for. So we got some pork shoulder, we put some black pepper in it, we put some salt, some chili powder, and some brown sugar, and then we minced it all together, made patties out of it, and now we're frying it in some barbecue sauce. Alright, so I think it's time, you guys. There it goes. We're going to put some barbecue sauce all over it. All over it. Hopefully, I don't know if you can see it. Alright, we're going to take it off and we're going to see, we're going to put some barbecue sauce all over it. Toki said lather it with barbecue sauce. Alright, I think I need a, I think I need like a brush or something. Here we go. We're going to spread around. We're going to spread around like this, nice and slow. We're going to cover it really good. And then we're going to flip it again. Maybe we should even do more barbecue sauce. But I think we want to cover them really, really good. So here we go. We're going to add some more. And then we're going to put them back on here and let them fry. Alright, let's add a little bit more on top. I don't know how much it calls for, but you can't go short on barbecue sauce. We need a stove camera. And just swoosh them really good. Maybe turn it down a little bit. And he said 3 minutes aside, so it's 8:12 right now. So if we do 3 minutes, maybe we should do 3 minutes now. 3 minutes aside, that would make it 8:15, and then we'll flip them. How's about that? Because you know what? I don't think you can undercook pork. I think the more you cook it, the better it is. Some brown sugar, yeah. It's minced? Yeah, it's minced. And then we made like the rib indentation with the pencil. It's amazing. Drown them, drench them in barbecue sauce. Made from pork. Never knew they were made from pork. I know. They're probably, well, they're pork anus, I think, in McDonald's. But since, you know, usually like, you know, it's McDonald's prerogative to get that special pork anus. And then we can't really do that. So we have to go with the pork shoulder. Is the flippy move. Oh, you're amazing, you guys. Meat is meat. The finest pork anus. I'm only following Toki's recipe, and that's what original Toki recipe said, pork anus. So I don't know what to tell you guys. Pork anus. It is pork shoulder though. Alright, so I think we turned it down a little bit too much. So I said 15. So at 8:15 we're gonna flip it, and then we're going to put some more barbecue sauce, and then we're gonna fry it some more. So let me wipe my counter. Just a little bit. Alright. Here we go. Well, pork butt is just the pork shoulder. Yeah. It's just the pork shoulder. Are you sure? I think pork butt is something different though, right? Pork butt is something different. Wait, what happened with my camera? Did it move a little bit? I think it moved a little bit. I think I moved my camera. Oh, and I was getting the pans out. I think I moved it a little bit. Pizza! What's going on, pizza? FB, welcome in. Also snouts and tails. Lips and assholes. Fresh onion on burger or saute. You like fresh on sandwiches? Yeah, great. So on the picture, as you guys can see over here, this is the, right here, this is the McDonald's McRib. So that one has raw onions on there and pickles. And that's what we're going to put on top. How you doing, Skull Crab? Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing amazing. Pork butt is shoulder cut that is used for smoking and making pulled pork. Wait, so pork butt and pork shoulder is the same thing? Alright, 15. We're ready to flip it. Let's flip it. And let's flip it again. Oh my gosh. See, that's how you get your rat apron. So we just flipped it. This is what it looks like in the pan right now. This is what it's looking like. So we're going to put some more barbecue sauce on top because it's got to be drenched in it. Lathered in barbecue sauce. I think I used like a whole bottle in there. Half a bottle. Alright, we're going to lather it all over the place. Ooh, you guys, it's looking just like McRib now. It's come together. I think it's coming together. Maybe just a tiny bit more on the sides. It seems like the sides are a little bit dry. Maybe turn it down just a little bit. Alright, so 8:16. I think we're going to take it out at about 8:20. Doesn't it look good? Good thing you ate. Doesn't it look good though? I think it looks better than I expected it to look. Flip it, flip it, flip it real good. Pigs have butts. For sure, for sure. I know, pizza. I think he's messing with me. Ape, are you messing with me? Is pork shoulder cannot be the same as pork butt. Like, pigs have shoulders, right? They probably have shoulder meat versus the butt meat. Wait, why is my camera so messed up? Hang on. Whew. Alright, there we go. I don't know why it moved so much. I must have done something. You don't get it together. You don't get it either. I know. I don't think it makes sense. But maybe you're saying that the pork shoulder and the pork butt is the same thing. So this is, we're making out of pork shoulder, you guys. Pork shoulder. Ah, so excited. Keiichi, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing amazing. So this is my first cooking stream. So to every one of you that follows me, I usually stream retro video games, but once in a while, we might have a little cooking stream. So hopefully you guys are having fun, but because I am. I'm having too much fun with this. Alright, so I think it's coming together really good. I don't know if it's... I don't know, he said 3 minutes aside. It doesn't seem like much. Do I like cooking? You know what? The older I get, the more I like cooking. I used to kind of like hate it a lot. And then, because I don't think I have the patience for it. And then the other thing is when I can share something with somebody else and cook with someone, I think it makes it really fun. But I don't really like cooking like on my own for myself too much. Same pizza. How's dinner? Dinner's coming along, JP. Hopefully you're doing amazing. Hopefully you're having a good... Wait, is it Monday? Hey, Prometheus, welcome in. Hello. So yeah, this is my first cooking stream, but I'm hoping to make it like, maybe like a once a month or so tradition that we can veer off from video gaming and then cook something tasty. Because always in our streams, there's always that food comes up, and then we have to talk about what we ate and what we made. So I think it's gonna be a good switch up. What's up, Apperson? Hey, wait a second. Is this real? We cooking McRib? We are, Apperson. It's right there on the pan. It's made out of deliciously juicy pork anus and with some spices and some barbecue sauce. But welcome in, Apperson. Hopefully you're doing good. Pork butt comes from the foreleg or the shoulder, and shoulder comes from the further down, but they both come from the leg. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, because like the shoulder of the leg, it's the leg shoulder. It's not the arm shoulder, it's the leg shoulder. I think they're coming along really nice. But no jokes, all jokes aside, we're making a real McRib. We're using pork shoulder, and we've mixed it with salt, black pepper, chili powder, and brown sugar. And we mixed it in a food processor to like a paste, and then it made a patty out of it. So, no pork anus added. Like shoulder is a hip. Yeah, I don't know why they call it, but you know what? That makes sense what Abe was saying. It's actually a McRat. We're making a McRat. Hopefully no rats in it. Just buttholes. No rats, just buttholes. You bought pork chops with the bone. You make a breaded pork chops, onions, and peppers. Ooh, that does sound really tasty too. Sounds really, really good. Now today, you put on the cord. Yeah, that'll be awesome. Oh, not today. Oh, you bought them to make. Gotcha. Yeah, you gotta post that. That sounds delicious. Yeah, there's a few recipes I'd like to share with you guys. And so I want to make this a tradition, and I want to make some cool stuff, maybe like from international cuisine. And like I'm originally from Russia, so I'd like to make a Russian dish at some point. But if you guys have an amazing, like a family recipe that you're willing to share, or you're willing to kind of share with me, and I would love to make it on stream. So for all of you that are streamers or viewers out there, if you have anything that you love so much, whether it's baking, cooking, frying, rolling, smashing, whether it's like meat-based or whatever, if I can make it, like if it's an ingredient that I can actually get, I'd love to make that. It's got some good recipes. Also, that would be amazing. Gonna ask some good... Yeah, at some point I'm gonna make borscht. And then maybe we'll make a couple other things. We'll see. And maybe we'll just mess around with some food too. Alright, so this is coming along really good. I don't want to overcook it, but I want to make sure that the pork is done. So this is what it's looking at right now. You can't really see them too well because there's 2 of them in there. And there's like barbecue sauce rolling all over the place. But I think we're getting to the point of them being done. Hopefully. Alright. So now it's going to be time to make it. So let's do this. Let's grab a plate. Can we grab this plate? I have a nice blue plate. Looking good. I know, it looks pretty good. I think it looks just like a McRib a little bit. Grilled cabbage. Ooh, that sounds tasty. Your mom has a really unique lemon meringue pie. Oh my gosh, Mixer, I love meringue. Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. I love meringue so much. So good. That would be really cool. Yeah, I mean, we can bake something, mix it and bake it. I'd love to try it. Alright, so here we are. We have some bread buns. And hopefully, we're making 2 sandwiches. One is from yesterday. Well, not yesterday. From this morning. Now, these buns are not probably ideal. But they're going to have to do. They got a little bit of a, like, those, what do you call that? Semolina, or like a, not semolina, what the heck is that? They're kind of like a hamburger bun. I wish I had a long bun, but I went to the store and they did not have those long elongated buns. So there's going to be like a little bit of a square McRib, unfortunately. Alright, so let's grab a little bread knife. But we're going to make it look good. We're going to make 2. And see which one tastes and looks better. No, they're not sesame. They're like, kind of like that floury, not floury. Oh my god, cornmeal. It's got cornmeal on top. No, unfortunately they're not homemade buns. I wish they were. You know what, I was just saying that on stream the other day. I cannot and I do not have a good, nice bun recipes. Whenever I make a bun, it turns out really hard. It's like a little door stopper. You know those door stoppers that you put at the door to stop the door from swinging? Meringue is good. It's weird. Puffy dry. Yeah! You know, and some meringue is kind of soft and some of them is kind of dry. Miyagi, thanks so much for the follow. Thanks so much for hanging out. Appreciate you. Do you toast the buns? You forgot? I don't know. I don't think Toki said to toast the buns. So we're not going to toast the buns. So this is coming along really good. Oh my god, this is looking good. And I want to make sure it's done because I don't want to eat any raw pork. Toki said 3 minutes aside. But I don't know how thick his buns are. Because my buns are pretty thick. So we want to make sure we give them enough time to cook. Your buns are fine. My buns are fine. My buns are alright. But they're a little hard. I need some good bun recipes. Can make them Adam and Eve, you know, the rib. The McRib, Adam and Eve, McRib. And I don't know if you guys notice, but like whenever I stand a lot, so I don't usually stand or like standing. I'm wearing shorts. But when I stand for too long, I usually I stay like a flamingo. So I don't know if you know the birds stand like that. I think is really kind of helpful because you rest one leg at a time. So like whenever I stand for too long, I do fold my leg over and stand like that. Just so you're aware. Because if I can't sit down on the chair, I usually flamingo it. Me too? Oh my gosh. I know, Pete. Isn't it comfortable? Like you can actually rest one leg. You know? So it's resting one leg. That's why birds do that. And then you can rest the other leg. Right? Makes total sense. Oh, they actually have to... Oh my gosh. But yeah, I always do that, so it's kind of funny. Because you guys never see me move around, and I don't like standing, actually. I either usually walk or I sit down. So that's why, like, I never even use, like, the standing desks or something. I thought for a while that I'll be, you know, it'll be kind of fun to use for streaming, to move around, but I just don't know. Like, my brain is I don't know. It works weird with video games. But when I'm cooking, though, that's a little different. I actually like a little action. We're cooking with bread. Yes. So, we've got some bread buns. And I'm just giving them a little extra time. I'm not trying to overdo them. But you know what? Brad's going to be trying them. So, I'm hoping they're done. You think they're done? How long have they been cooking? They've been cooking for a long time. A lot longer than Toki said they should be cooking for. Oh, I shouldn't even use that thing, probably. I'm hoping they're done. They're fine. They were kind of thick. But you guys think they're done? Because I'm going to be eating them. Rat watched the nature show on flamingos and thought that's a really good idea. Oh, gosh. I know. It's really comfortable, though. Especially if you got, like, you know, pants or shorts on. Take a knife, make sure. Oh, true, true. I can cut it with the knife. Let's see it. We're destroying our McRib. We got it, especially the thick one. We need to try the thick one. Maybe just a tiny bit more. It looks delicious inside, though. It looks nice and juicy. Mmm. Looks so good. Really didn't know. Listen to me. You want to be responsible for you getting sick? Oh no. I'm sure it's fine. And you know they say meat doesn't take that long. Like it's as long as you get it to a certain temperature, it should be fine. So I'm sure it's probably fine. But I would just give it a couple extra minutes just in case. But again, the recipe, if you maybe make it a little bit thinner, Toki said to cook it 3 minutes aside. Thick, juicy pork booty. That's what this is. Yeah, we picked it up from some Florida action hamster. No, we're cooking with bread. Ampersand, do you have any cool family recipes that you'd like to share? Because I'm going to steal your recipe and make it on stream. You can eat anything you really want to. Yeah, that's true. And you know what? I mean, like I said, it's not like it's raw or anything. So I think it's fine. I think my dog is fine. What you doing, babies? Alright. So, okay, so let's give it till 8:30. Oh, my time is like all over the place. So on my stove is showing 8:29. We're going to give it to 8:30 and we're going to take it off. How do I like my steak? I kind of like it medium rare. I like with a little blood in it. Like I don't like an overdone steak because obviously it gets really hard. But I don't like a raw steak. Like it just, sometimes it even tastes good and it's soft. But when it's got like too much blood and stuff, it's just, I don't know, it kind of grosses me out just a little bit. 8:30 now, Tiger. All right, welcome in, Tiger. All right, here we go. This is the moment of truth. We have our McRibs. One thicker, one thinner, one sideways, one long ways. Don't drop it. All right, let's see. See if I can get another one out because I don't want to use my other spatula. I think I might have raw pork on them. All right, so we're gonna take one of them, put on the one bun. Oh, that looks so delicious. We're gonna take another one and put on another bun. Woo! Should we take a little juice? Nah, it's gonna be ugly juice. And see, it's not cooking if you didn't splatter the sauce all over it. So here's what it looks like, all by itself. There's the McRib. Trying to get some lighting on there. There it is. It smells absolutely delicious. So now, earlier, we prepped a little bit of, it looks really white because of the light, but it's got onions in it, and then onions and pickles. Anyways, they're white onions and pickles. So we're going to take a little fork right now. And we're going to put those onions and pickles on there. Dang God, thank you so much for the 100 bits. How's your apron? Still so... You know what? It is very clean. I just said at the beginning of the stream, I'm going to get like barbecue sauce all over it, and I didn't. Thanks so much for the 100 bits. Alright, so here's the moment of truth, guys. We're gonna take... Maybe we should just handle onions like we mean it. You know what? Let's just do it with our hands. Let's put a few onions on there. There we go. We'll take a few onions here. And a few onions there. Maybe that's too many onions, but that's okay. And then we're going to put some pickles on there. And we're going to put some pickles on this one. Golden, thanks so much for the 100 bits. Thank you, thank you. And without covering it yet, here is Rats. Don't drop the plate. Rats McRib. There they are. McRib. McRibs. What's up, Flip Flop? Hey, what's happening? Pickles Pizza. Thanks so much for their bits. Thank you, Mixer. Thank you so much. All right, so should we cover him now? We should cover him. McDonald's, eat that. This is our McRib sandwich. Oh my goodness. You know what? You guys cannot smell this, but this smells absolutely delicioso. Absolutely delicioso. Breeze, thanks so much for the bits. Gorilla, thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. Sega Steve, thank you so much. Oh my goodness. No, pickles. Oh, pickles are so good. You know what? Pizza, I ate one earlier in the stream because I'm like, you know what? I gotta have a pickle. Alright, so we're gonna try them both, y'all. I'm gonna try them and then, or should I cut it in half so you guys can see? Pickles! Woo! Taste test? Okay. Should we cut them first or should we just take a smudgy bite? Cut in half? Cut one? Mamma mia. Should we cut her or should we just like take a big bite out of it? Take a bath in barbecue sauce. Smother it all over. Pickle guru. Lick it? Ooh, I should lick it first. It does smell really good. Oh my gosh. Alright, we do need napkins. You need napkins for barbecue sauce. Ooh, it's so good. I can lick it. You know what? Nobody else is gonna eat it. The barbecue sauce tastes so good. Gonna have that cross section? Yes. And they looked amazing. Even the indentations from like the fake ribs, you could see that. Alright, so should we cut? You know what? Let's cut it, right? Cut it or no cut it? Cut it first or lick it first? Or bite it first? You know what? Let's cut it first. Before I bite it. Alright, let's see if we can. You know what? Maybe take this knife. I think it'll be a little easier. Alright, here we go. So this thick one is the one that I made this morning. None of them ballooned up, by the way. So if you maybe throw them in the freezer for just a little bit before you fry them, it should do it. Because Toki was worried that if you just make it, shape it, and then put it right in the pan, it's going to like balloon up and not keep its shape. Cut it, Jesus! Oh my gosh, no! Alright, let's cut it. Should we cut it in half? Alright. There's the thick one. Oh my gosh, I'm so bad at cutting it. And now I got barbecue all over my sauce. It's pretty thick. It's pretty thick. Alright, here we go. And there's the thin one. We're going to cut this one too. We're going to cut them and look at them first. And we're going to take a bite and compare. We're going to take a bite and compare. Oh my god, I get like barbecue all over my hands. McRib! Oh my gosh. It looks all over the place. Now we made a mess! See, I made a mess cutting it. Alright. Now we're going to try it. We're going to try it. It did cook all the way, so that's good. Alright. It's the test. It's the flavor test. Sticky McRib. That's really good. See, I got it all over the barbecue sauce now, all over me. Don't forget to sniff them like, oh, they smell amazing, Lord Malachite. Which one did I bite? Oh my gosh. I can't even tell. Like a little mouse or something bit it. Alright, let's try the, I think I tried the small one, so I'm going to try the big one. So the big one was made earlier. That was really good. You know what? I don't think I remember McRib very well, but I think it tastes just like McRib. It tastes actually really, really good. And I want to say, I don't know, I think they taste the same. I don't know if I like the thicker one better. I almost said I like the thicker one better. Oh my god, now I got like sticky barbecue sauce. That's so much for the pizza. Oh my gosh. Got barbecue sauce all over. Never had McRib, Greg? I think I had it like years ago. You fix the snack after watching this? Oh my goodness. I know, it made me hungry like watching it cook. So I know I destroyed it, but we can take a snap picture of it. But here it is. You can kind of see the edges right there. And right there. This one's sticking out. This one looks pretty good. This is what it appears to be. It tastes really, really good. I guess, I don't know if McRib is just as thick, but like some of the thinner ones, they come out just perfect. They literally came out just perfect. You can't really, the picture doesn't really do them good. So, but we'll take another bite. It's really good. You gonna talk with this? I know. Look at that mess. Oh my gosh. This is why when you go to like a barbecue place or something, they give you an apron. They actually give you a bib to eat with. These means barbecue to make meat fall apart. You might not have cooked it correctly. Oh my gosh. No, it's definitely done. Yeah, no, definitely no issues there. It is a little bit thicker, but it definitely cooked all the way through because it's a thick McRib, but we cooked it a lot more than what Toki was talking about. I have to make the barbecue sauce with the tomato sauce, brown sugar, apple cider, garlic powder, and Worcestershire tiger. What is that? Like a real, like a barbecue? Oh my gosh, thank you so much, you guys. Thor, thank you so much for the follow. Thank you for the hype train. Oh my gosh, I'm so sticky. Alright, I gotta wash my hands. I'm so sticky. So, oh my gosh. I had to wash my mouth too. It's like all over barbecue sauce all over the place. Wait, what? What did I do? Try to use a little napkin. How tender it can get. On how tender it can get, just not applying food safety. Oh, got you. No, yeah, it's very tender, but it is done all the way. Like I said, I cooked it more than 3 minutes aside because that's what was recommended, but we did have a thicker McRib. So, let's move our dirty, nasty napkins. This is our product. It does not look delicious anymore because we just like made a mess out of it by cutting it, but it turned out really good, and I get an A+ for Toki's McRib recipe. So this McRib recipe, again, you take pork shoulder, you cut in pieces, put in the food processor with a little water, put some chili powder, some brown sugar, some salt, and some black pepper, and you mince it together until it becomes pasty, and then you form it in the McRib. You fry it in some barbecue sauce of your choice, and there you have it. Walking off camera, stick it all over, have to wash it all. Oh my gosh. Woo! So I consider Rat's cooking stream as a success of a recipe. I apologize for being so awkward because I don't have my gaming chair in front of me. But I think it was really fun. I'm hoping we can do this. Maybe, like I said, maybe once a month or a little bit more often. But I think it was really fun. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it, because I definitely did. What am I washing it down with? I have a bear. Because now we're ready for some bear. Thank you so much, Silvers. And this is my first ever cooking stream. So I'm learning and I'm hoping to improve, and I really want to share some of the cool recipes that I know about, and hopefully you guys can share some really cool recipes with me so we can make it together. So that would be awesome. Thank you again for all the bits, for all the support. Thank you so much for hanging out. I think we're ready to go on a raid. Let's see if we can go raid. Egg fried rice. Ooh, that sounds so good. That would be so good. Alright, don't dip in my hair into the McRib. Alright, let's see if we can go raid. Let's see if Toki is on. You know, he's the master of this McRib recipe, and he is the reason why Rat finally got the strength and the courage to do a cooking stream. So let's see if he's streaming. I think Toki should be on, because he usually, I'm hoping he's on. I don't know if he gets on a little bit later. Let's see if he's on yet. Is Toki on? Yay! Toki's live. Okay. Let's go raid Toki. He is the master and the secret master of this recipe. So let's go say hello to Toki and hang out. You can share your impressions and you can ask him what he thinks about Rat's cooking, because he was here for at least half of the stream in the first time when we were making the main thing. He took over and he told me that it should go short ways, and he directed us on the rib indentation. So we're, I think, ready to raid. Woo, are we